I
mean,
love this movie. I don't care what any of you say. This movie is a piece of crap. A
me and D had
gorgeous
All right.
piece
me and
of
D had
crap.
All
me and
right. With you
yeah.
two, I mean, with you. All right. With that being said, welcome back, everybody, to the final instance of franchise month. We're talking Alien Covenant, and with us again is Duke.
Dookie
Hi,
dookie.
and I have words to say about this
I
movie,
think we
and it's not going to be nice words.
I think
Duke
we
did a
all
live
None.
he did a live
first
tweet
of
of it.
first of all, Duke, we all got words to say about this movie. I'm just gonna sum it up real quick. It is a beautiful turd.
Yep,
Oh,
that's
oh,
if you want the
it's
one word for it,
gorgeous.
it's a beautiful turd.
Oh
And
my god. Oh my god. Dude, look. I do not joke with people when I say that. I like bad movies. I live for them. I live for them. When I know a movie's turning into shit, it's like
There's bad entertaining,
I
and then there's
get it.
bad, and
Me
there's
and Chris,
nothing good about it.
when me and Chris are in the movie theater when we watch some of the movies together. And there's been a couple of instances where we knew the movie was getting bad when Chris like nudged me, I nudge him, type shit. You know, like, oh shit, look, why he about to do this?
Side
Or
note.
just straight up, one of the older critics will be around there like, what the fuck? And that just lights everybody up. And
Side note.
sometimes
Side note. You get instances like Triple X, The Return of Xander Cage, where me and D were acting a fool, and other black folks in the movie were chiming along with us, and the one white guy wanted to be all, "Excuse me, guys, we're trying to watch it." I'm like, "Nigga, it's Triple X. What do you think this is? Come on, man."
this is
yeah,
not
people
cinema.
are like,
This
is
is
not
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 cinema.
going.
This is
This
not
is
Citizen
not
Kane.
cinema.
All
This is not heck.
because I was
This is not
excited to
even
see Ice Cube back. My
yeah.
bad, dude. Jesus.
It's not exactly. I mean, it's not like something like The Godfather or something like Black Dynamite or something like that. No, this is that. This is the. You know what? I would take Return of Xander Cage. I think I would take that over this because they
Oh,
knew what
come
Triple
on.
X
No,
was.
no.
No,
Return of
no.
Xander
Triple X
Cage.
knew what
seriously.
it was.
No.
Triple H
Duke,
knows what it is.
Hey,
It's a
Duke.
dumb action movie.
Hey, Duke.
It's
Duke.
dumb.
Duke.
Alien came from something high up.
Duke.
Can you deny? No. Am I wrong? Am I lying?
Duke.
No, you're not wrong.
Duke.
I'm saying.
Duke.
Duke.
No. I got this, gentleman. Duke.
Go ahead.
Please stop asking for your wishes to come from Calypso and Twisted Metal. Please. Can you please stop doing that?
I mean,
It benefits nobody, okay? It benefits nobody.
This
This does nothing positive for mankind, okay?
Alien-
It only hurts us. So please stop.
Alien
Hinders
Covenant.
us all, sir. It hinders us all.
Alien Covenant took, like, if we talked about the scientists and the dumb stuff they did, and granted, a lot of the dumb stuff was popping off because of David spiking dudes drink, and it just kind of snowballed into all the other shit. So, okay, fine, snowball effect. Stupid shit was happening. Don't get it twisted, but like there was a snowball effect.
Yeah.
This off
God
rip.
damn it.
Rip. How do you land on a planet? Don't have no fucking mask on or nothing. And as soon as they rolled inside the cave and start breathing in the spores, I was like, "Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're dead."
No, it was
Because
before
this
that. There was a dude. We'll get into the movie because I'm like,
First of all, no, there is no need to go beat for the beat
No.
on this.
Other than establishing
part,
David's fucking 180 twin from America.
No,
that's about it.
One part in particular that I thought was hilarious was you had the future captain say, "We don't know, does any of this not sound like it's too good to be true for you?" And D, put that damn sock down. I am so not dealing with this tonight.
Lispy J.
Now, and shout out to Gaddafi right now, telling me to say this nigga telling me to say it like this movie is the Sarah J of this franchise.
wow.
I
mean, there's not.
I can't. No, he
Please
calls it the
don't
Sarah J.
I would say that. Personally, I do not like Sarah J. The person I like the most is the lovely Jenna Jackney. We cannot deny her bodacious body and all of her body of work.
Sir,
I will say a strong number two is
Sir, Janet Jackby does. Sir, Janet Jackby does not look like Triple H. So let's not start with that.
Oh, and by the way, we gotta give a shout out to James Franco who pretty much rock climbed and fell asleep, and that was
Let me
it.
tell you something
The
about this
entire
movie.
something.
Came in, got his money, and bounced.
No, first of all,
Yo.
seeing James Franco rock climbing is hilarious because it just goes to show you, number one, when he's rock climbing and sending the freaking video. I love how he's going, "Hey, you see this? This is much better. Like this is much better than this
Hey,
Alien
Barry.
movie." It's
Hey,
like,
bro.
it's like, you hurry up and get
Tell
here,
you
man.
something. All of this is
And
awesome. Wish you were.
and
All
and,
right. Hey,
and hold
Ripley,
up,
let me get my
wait,
money.
hold up, D, hold up, D. Like as he's saying all this shit, I'm going, wow, James is actually having a much better time than the audience who went to go see this.
You know
He
what?
probably was. He was probably filming that other movie when they made that scene.
Oh
He had
yeah,
to do shit.
Oh, in fact, if you want to go in further, I remember there was a preview of this. I think it aired somewhere else. They had James Franco, like he was like sick or something. And he said, "Well, this is gonna be a great trip." And
Yeah,
then
it was a
just,
prologue.
you know,
It was a pro. It was
Yeah.
that and the chick from Prometheus. Noemi replaces wow, I keep fucking her name up, but her character. It was two prologues that was supposed to be like the middle story between Prometheus and Alien Covenant, and I forgot which movie it premiered in front of. But I remember the time I was like, I'm not watching that fucking movie just to see this shit. I wait for it to hit YouTube. I don't give a shit.
You know what? But
and
you
this,
know,
and honestly, I would say this was, you know what, YouTube, man. I was surprised this wasn't for free.
It probably is free. Well, it's free on Amazon Prime, I think. It's
Okay.
probably, yeah.
No, it is. It's this movie. I am like amazed how many stupid characters there are in this movie.
Everybody.
Hey, dude,
Everybody.
real quick though. Hey, Chris. I will not let nobody. We're not going to mention names who were with us that night, but we had a lovely time.
Very lovely time.
Very lovely time. The reason why, this is one of the rare occasions where we was gearing up to said event. I'm not going to say it. And we were doing a whole lot of stuff, and just so happens, hey, we're all going to be at the premiere, and there were a couple critics there, and yada, yada, yada. We sat down, had a wonderful time riffing this movie from about 25 minutes into the end. We riffed this whole movie. 6 black people in the middle of there generating all these laughs. We were doing everything. The best part we did is when David opened up the hatch and me and Chris.
I like how
We were
David
loud.
David did the shit.
Everybody
that, like,
around is cracking up. This is one of the most fun times I ever had in the movie theater with Chris. And I got to say, Chris, this and seeing you get amped up, hearing "Go Go Power Rangers" is one of the greatest things I have ever seen.
David, I'm like, dude, David, there's lying, and then there's stone cold lying, knowing that you're full of shit. This motherfucker sat there and tells the new crew of the Covenant, "Hey, so me and old girl, we got to this planet and we crash landed. We accidentally spilled some chemicals and it killed everything." Me and D sitting up there like, this motherfucker is lying. Ain't no fucking way.
Even
Meanwhile,
better,
like,
remember
meanwhile,
all
when he
you
says
build
that-
up the answers to the aliens and all that stuff. It's
David,
gone.
just-
It's
Meanwhile, when
gone.
he says-
Who cares?
Meanwhile, when he says all that, I'm watching this shit and I'm going, stop the cap, because because he is full on lying. I'm like, dude, this nigga's lying through his teeth. I get it. He's artificial intelligence, so you can't really tell. He can't emote. So,
Billy Crudup is the only one that picks up on it when he kills that proto alien. He's like, hey David, so cut the shit. I got this gun on you, so you're gonna have to fucking tell, or I put bullets in you. Which one do you want?
I remember this, Chris, and I remember I said it loud, and somebody shushed us from far away. I said, and I quote, as they walked on that planet, "Where the fuck are the bugs and the animals?" I said that loudest day because I was like, "Where the fuck are the bugs and the animals?" Because I was really like, "White people, get off that planet."
Because there's no
even
that's
better.
yeah.
Can I just go right back to the captain who
How
just
was
said,
that, Chris? Let me see. This is Duke. How do you write characters who have no wherewithal? If this was John Madden and it was awareness, it will be at a straight up 40. Like, I don't know how dumb.
The captain.
It's
Yeah, dude.
dumb.
Yeah, the cap. What were you about to say? Do with the captain?
So the
Dumb.
captain, I'm like the 30 minutes in,
Jesus.
I was like, this guy should not like. No one likes me because I'm a person of faith. I'm like, no, motherfucker, no one likes you because you're the dumbest motherfucker here.
He's
I
pulling
gotta
the
What
same
is-
shit old girl in the
Who's
first one did.
atheist? Who's the atheist that wrote these two Christian characters in these last two films? Christians
re-
do not act. How is it that when Christians make movies, they don't make Christians right, and when atheists make Christians a movie, they don't make them right? I don't understand. I don't get it.
They tripled down. They're like, oh,
confusing. Just don't write them like that.
Oh, they tripled
That
down on
don't
that
make
shit.
sense,
They
huh?
tripled down on it like, yo, what the what?
They won't let
What?
me be the captain because I'm a man of faith.
Stop the cap.
Okay.
but even more better
Right, D. Shaw,
is, by the way,
D. Shaw, Three Black Geeks. So you mean to tell me that the ACLU just gave up in 2021?
they
What?
already
I mean,
gave it up.
in 21,000. You just mean to tell me the ACLU just gave up? But get
Pretty
out my
much.
face, bro.
But
Like
yet, when you look at the like, well, we have to get back to work, and I'm like, dude, like multiple people died, including one their captain. They can't mourn. You just like rushed them back to work. I'm like, what are
Nah,
you
get your ass
doing?
back to work.
All right,
And
y'all.
then even
All right,
better
y'all,
when this
so-
whole planet, like, oh, this new planet. Oh, let's just go there. Like, hey, isn't this too good to be true? Like, too good to be true.
No,
What does that
doesn't
mean?
matter.
Given-
Doesn't matter.
we were-
Science.
we
What are you talking
we
about?
were given
Let me get this
it was
straight. Let me get this
like,
straight.
first of all, it
So-
was a distress signal. Like, why not respond to it? Let's go see what it's about. Like, there might be something there.
Harris, imagine if you will, all of us are in a car and we're driving to I don't know, Annapolis, right? And all of a sudden you get all of a sudden you're on Facebook and you get an ad for a lobster joint all the way in St. Mary's County. And you all the way like deep in St. Mary's County. I'm talking like the shore. You know what I mean? And you're like, let's go down there. It's better. But we're going over here, nigga. Nah, man. No. Let's go down there.
Nah,
Why
folk.
not? Because we're going over there. No, we don't need to go down there. But they say it is. Nigga, you don't know what anything is over there. Why are you going to stray off path to use up resources to go to a planet?
A man named Tennessee,
Right.
a
And
man
then go
named
out there,
Tennessee
go
sits there and says he's just like, nah, bro.
Damon Bride, aka let's make this guy into the purest country boy and
Ever.
everything else. Yes.
The only
Yo,
one
look,
with common
John-
sense that's like, yeah, we shouldn't really go down there, guys. We got a bunch of people in stasis up here, so why are we going down there again? Like, what's going on? Huh? What?
So
Why are we doing this?
My man, like, look, those two guys, like, literally inhaled the spores. That white woman ain't shit for locking that black chick in that fucking quarantine thing.
you know what?
That was the most dick move ever. It's like, let her out. Let her out.
First,
Then lock the door. What are we doing here?
No, Chris. I mean, listen, I get where you're coming from. I really do. But listen, after going through a little thing called COVID,
Sir. She was ready to get out of there before it
Nope.
got stupid.
nope,
You can let her out.
nope,
She wasn't affected.
nope.
Oh, and by the way,
Nope.
again,
I'm not running
why
that.
would they-
I'm not running. I am
still
not running that risk. So nope.
But I'm still stuck in the fact that if they would have had spacesuits, they wouldn't be in this
Yeah,
situation
they wouldn't.
in
They
the
They
first
wouldn't
place.
be in this situation. Hey, listen,
I mean,
listen,
I
dude.
know.
They
They
wouldn't be.
Dropped in
They
like,
wouldn't be in the
Who
situation.
cares
Like,
if air doesn't
like, dude,
happen?
they would not be in the situation. But please understand, sir, that they went out. They went out there, did what they did. They went out there, raw dogging life, like exploring this fucking planet, coming back, and homegirl had the nerve when shit got real in that operating room to be like, hold on, D, to be like, let me out. No. See, you forgot that when we went to Rygal 7 and shit got real, like y'all, like you asked me to do the same thing. I let it slide the last time. I am not letting this shit happen again.
It was such a dick move.
Everybody
I was
acts
like,
it.
oh.
All right, you know what? All right, you want to know one thing. You want to know one thing that probably
Rygal 7 needs to
off.
be a real thing.
No, yes. But you know what really, really pissed off fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson, the soldier walking away. Right there, here's Neil deGrasse Tyson. See, that's a no-no for several goddamn reasons. Number one, why would you spark that in an atmosphere?
In an
that you
atmosphere.
have no idea will react to anything. Woo! This movie is literally like a Trump, like a Trump person if they wrote what they thought scientists acted like. Scientists don't act like scientists. Christians don't act like Christians, and the android is killing it in this movie.
And here's the thing: Walter and David. I like the dichotomy of both because it literally is yin and yang. Way to hit it on the nail there, really, Scott. Yin and yang, good and evil.
Yeah, and by the way,
but
can we go back to the whole thing with the alien coming out with his back and everything? I just love
not the back, not the front.
wait,
the
fact that the girl and everything else went all crazy. She's trying to kill him with a shotgun, but actually just shoots herself, just destroys the ship. And by the way, that is the only transport ship they have. I'm like, this is a settlers thing. You know, everybody coming in with one ship is going, okay, let's go down one at a time.
Dude, my thing is this: why did she think that she could actually take that shit off a shotgun? Wait. Why didn't you just keep it locked in there?
Hold on, Gaddafi. Chris, blow this up for me, please. Gaddafi, the last one, not that one. One before it. One with my name.
Yeah.
In the middle of my rant, he tells me to go right for Shane Black.
I mean, if Shane Black allows black people to actually write for him, so
Gaddafi, are we? Okay, there's that.
And I like Shane Black.
Gaddafi, are you asking for miracles, sir? I mean, I would like to.
Hey, you know what? Here's something that we need to address, guys. Like Duke, it goes to your point. Duke, do you understand that over 1,500 black people come across hysterical white bitches that get them killed? This
on
was
a regular
of that.
On a regular.
All she had to do. Boop. That's all she had to do. You know what she did? The whole entire time, bruh. Why? Somebody get Karen.
I mean, look.
They had no
business.
They had no business being on that.
But the way David does what most people in his position does when they're lying, and he comes in this to save the day. You know, like, I saved you from the alien, and I'm like, you motherfucker, you started this. Like, you purposely did this shit. Like, you come on, dog. Like, who you fooling?
You knew he was up. First of all, you knew he was up to some shit when the alien didn't attack him. And
breathe in the nostrils of a horse and they'll stay with you forever. I'm like, motherfucker, first, that's not a horse. And who said that shit? That ain't true. Yeah, I mean, people got that horse kick their ass every time they come close. Like,
Billy Crudup had the gun pointed to him, and I like how Dave was like, "Hey, don't kill it." I'm like, kill it.
Get out of the way.
He's like, don't kill it. We're communicating.
I'm like,
no.
I'm like, do you not see that it just murdered one of ours?
This is like what, do you know what happened?
Head is floating in a puddle.
In fact, I would have been the one dude that'd be like, here's a video of you getting your head killed by an engineer. I think we know where this is going to lead to, sir. Just saying.
But I want to bring up something. Again, going off of David being the most obvious villain. I mean, dude, we're talking Gary Oldman Lost in Space obvious villain.
Like, Walter is good, clearly. Good-hearted as I don't know what.
Yes. That image. That face. That horrified no. Like,
this is, again,
hey,
he's
listen.
trying.
Hey, listen.
I'm going to say this. The man is trying.
No, dude. So what this image right here is when the director tells you to emote without emoting.
It really is.
Michael,
complete with the laser sight.
Can you do what they like? Well, I'll try.
You know the sick part about this? So the proto alien apparently, as it eats and devours people, it transforms into the alien that we know and love from alien lore, which I thought was hilarious because I was like, xenomorph, which I thought was hilarious because I was like, so this is how we get the xenomorph. Okay.
So basically, the xenomorph is a combination of those big old Urian people and probably a piece of Mr. Shaw. Oh yeah, by the way, I really do enjoy hearing my last name in the Aliens franchise. I kind of actually do. Anyway,
also Numi's character, apparently you might as well say David probably killed her ass off screen.
No, she popped. No, I gotta say something with a hot take. She tripped and fell and what have you, and just knocked herself, killed herself because let me be honest, she was so stupid in Prometheus. This movie is 10 times as stupid as that of Prometheus. So at this point, I think I'll say that's my canon.
Nah, dude.
David didn't kill her. She killed herself doing something stupid.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't, Duke. And I can listen. I have proof. See, what happened with her character was she simply slipped, fell, and landed on a face hugger that David had laid out in the middle of the room.
Oh, and
hold on,
put that clip right there. This perfect right away. The comment right there.
Which
you
one?
Look at the comment right there. Right there, it's just like this. The Night Trap one.
The closest we get to a Night Trap remake. Stop it.
I mean,
Gaddafi.
No. Pick your own adventure.
At this point, I didn't get. There's no lies there.
Yeah, they are the Amazobots. If you look at it from this movie,
I mean, because David did.
But hold on, let me finish my point. So she lands on the face hugger, and face hugger has enough time to do its thing. Like in the first Alien movie, she decides to.
It takes hours.
It takes hours, and she goes to have breakfast. Shit seems to be cool, and the next thing you know, she's feeling like absolute shit, and the xenomorph bursts out of her chest. And hold on, and what David does is he takes the remains of her and lays it across that table, because we see that later in this movie. I'm like, oh. So you just straight up
experiments.
Like you've been doing experiments. You straight up desecrated a whole corpse. Got you.
I mean, he killed a whole ass. He genocided a whole fucking planet.
You genocided a whole planet using the fucking krill from Gears of War because you saw when the clouds got dark and
the motherfucking engineers looked up like, what's that? Why is it so dark all of a sudden?
You know what I think would happen? This is what happened.
Gaddafi, can you please stop trying to make this movie better than what it is by saying that this movie is so bad Master P wouldn't make it in the 90s?
What are you talking about? He would definitely not watch this movie. Anyway, no, the part that got me when they flew over there, no, in my head canon, this is what happened. They flew over there. Don't you see it? It is all beautiful. Yes.
It is.
Yes. It is beautiful. That's what I got. Simple as that. I'm going to rip your jaw off later.
I'm just
hold on, Chris. Look, Eris. I'm going to rip your jaw off later. It's all right.
Now we did.
Wait, hold on. Wait, D. And I'm just like, if you would like to know if you would like to know what day it is a Tuesday on the year of our Lord. Sorry, the year of your Lord, because David's an atheist.
Well, you see, Walter isn't, so
Walter isn't.
Again, really, Scott just hits it on the nail on the dichotomy. Is like, Walter is good, David isn't, and I'm like, well, of course. And here's the fucked up part, right? The movie tries to trick you into thinking, well, maybe Walter prevailed and beat David up, and all of a sudden, when it gets to the end, and you see fucking Walter put old girl on stasis, and then the girl all of a sudden has that fucking the usual suspect fucking realization that that's not Walter. That's David.
So there was a plot point in the beginning of the movie because James Franco was like, "Look, dude, look, I'll do one scene." So the whole thing was that James Franco and her were gonna go build a log cabin on this new planet where there's just fresh air, no government, and let's look at it. We only got two black people here so far, and by the time our children get old enough, they'll be kind of diluted. We don't got to worry about that. The point is, everything is going to be awesome here. That's what they were going to do. They were going to build a log cabin, and that never happened. So they had a whole bunch of logs up there, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, blue 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 blue. And finally, at the end, she asked Walter, "Walter, will you help me build the log cabin?" Because she told Walter about the log cabin because he knew
By
about
the
it.
lake.
I heard about you. Like, yeah, man, I heard about your nigga. Yeah, heard y'all was going, go out there and have a farm, raise some kids and shit. That's deep, man. I'm sorry.
Know what I
He said
mean?
that early in the movie. So she acts like, "Are you gonna help me build a log cabin?" He's sitting there like,
By the no, D. The log cabin by the lake.
What-
Beep.
No.
See you in 5 years.
No.
Hey baby, hey, think about this. Look, this is the last thing you gonna see.
Oh, dude, you might as well say he did that shit because when he sits there and he does the fucking prison move of vomiting out fucking 2 eggs out of his mouth. I'm like, did you just shove it up your robot ass, and then just
My man said that.
No, when you said shut up, you robot ass, here you do. No, I swallowed it. Why would I put it in my anus?
You keistered it, sir. You keistered it.
When he
first by the way, I just love the fact
he
really
said,
saw me.
like, hold on. When he said, don't let the bed bugs bite, I'm going to tuck the children in. I'm like, oh no, he didn't. He managed to smuggle two xenomorph eggs
into stasis.
It's just all you need to do is just add water and it's all good. But
he put it into stasis like he put
you go
it in
back
stasis.
even further. The alien movie. Oh, by the way, the movie. You had them talk with great Guy Pearce and him are talking, and I'm like, yeah, this is where the majority of the budget went.
Yeah, Guy Pearce talking again about the sanctity of life.
Yo, I will say this: don't let the bed bugs bite. That's rockabye, baby.
You know what that reminds me of? That whole thing reminded me of the ending to it's a movie that came out a couple of years ago called Life. They had Ryan Reynolds, Jake Gyllenhaal, and a bunch of other people. And it was about them finding this microorganism from Mars that come to find out the movie is good and suspenseful. Fucked up ending. Spoilers. What ends up happening was they decide, all right, we're going to lead. I'm going to sacrifice myself to the creature, and I'm just going to jettison myself out into the depths of space. And it's away from Earth, right? The movie confuses you because both life pods jettison. One goes to Earth, one goes out in space. So you're like, okay, somber ending, Jake Gyllenhaal's out in space and the other girl's there. Cut to old girl. Oh, she's jettisoned out into the fucking space. Jake Gyllenhaal's with the creature landing on Earth.
One of these things is not like the other.
And they're landing into the China Sea. And Jake Gyllenhaal, because the way the creature operates is like a symbiote. If you open that fucking pod up, it's going to latch onto one human and it's just going to spread like wildfire.
Which, by the way, I like the fact that it just it was on this dude, the black dude who was paralyzed leg for some reason.
Yeah, it was on his leg for no fucking reason. It's like,
I'm like, did we just miss the scene?
Yeah, and that's the thing with David. He's busting out these 2 xenomorph eggs and puts in the stasis. So I'm like, so David, you're just gonna put that shit in stasis and just fuck everybody up when they wake up? Is that the plan?
No. I have a long plan. You will be amazed what you make when you can't go to sleep for 10 years and you're thinking of how to do it to humans. Hold on, Chris. And then you gonna give me another 7 years to when we get over to that planet.
Ooh, it was one. No, it's no. It's actually 1.36.
1.36.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember when he revealed himself to be not Walter? That he said yes. When we get to what is it? Like fucking Onegai 6 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like he said, when we get there, we should reach it in 1.36 years.
Yeah, damn near 1.5 years. It's like,
and by the way,
no, what you say?
I was gonna say that when you look at the entire But you know, I do love the one thing I do love it is that the gestation period of these aliens.
Oh,
It
it's
used to be
quick.
like, oh man, just like a couple weeks or whatever, and then like, oh, it's up like a couple of
Well, I mean,
hours,
these are
Okay,
a couple of
spores.
minutes.
So let me get this shit straight. You walk into your room, you see David talking to one of these aliens. You kill the alien, you see your friend's head swimming in the pool. Pretty good effect there. I actually kind of
Yeah, it
like
is really good effect.
then you follow him down to a basement full of eggs. And he
Oh,
says,
mm.
and he says to you, it's only missing one ingredient. And you walk over to the egg and he goes, it's fine.
No,
And don't touch it.
no. D. The egg just simply does.
And
As
you
soon
say,
as he does that, he says,
you do this. Well,
"Look
I see
inside,
you.
like
Well, look at this.
something
Well,
to
I
see."
see you actually talk to that alien. Now you got all these eggs down here. I think I can trust you.
No,
Whoa!
D. No. First of all, he goes full villain mode by saying, "Something to see. It's perfectly safe, I assure you."
I would have put a bullet in fucking David, and if any had a problem with him, I'd be
I'm
like,
like,
yeah,
does
fuck you.
anybody else not trust this
I would
guy?
have unloaded the
Get this
full
shit
clip
straight.
on David. I know you're a cyber dog, but these bullets, you're eating them. I don't give a
But
fuck.
then again,
Listen,
but then
first-
again, the
no.
problem is
No, Duke. First of all, I load space hollow points. Okay,
oh, and by the
not
way,
regular space.
Hollow points.
but you know
I
what?
like,
But
I
that
like
what the
how
problem
you
is. The captain is an idiot. So I mean, that's the problem, right?
And
there.
that's the
He's an
sick
idiot.
part because he did the smart thing, kill the proto alien, and I'm like, okay, kill David, kill David, kill David.
But no, let's keep following the psychopathic android.
Because as soon as
Let's
he
keep
had the
following,
lasers,
and then let's look at the egg that just opened up. Ooh, what's gonna happen? I don't know.
Dude, he had the laser sight on him, and David, it's not like David can matrix dodge them shits. So it's like, come
Those
on,
little
dog.
fuckers are fast, man.
No, but I'm talking about David. I ain't talking about the alien. Like the alien, I thought was gonna matrix dodge them bullets, but apparently it just said no.
No. I'm talking about I'm talking about the face hugger
Oh
that
no, fuck
pops
that.
out of the egg.
No, I'm talking about before David led him to the face huggers. I'm like,
yeah.
as soon as he had the laser sight on David, shoot him.
It's like just
Shoot him.
Just shoot him and get it over
A
with.
lot of time, not. You know what?
We can save ourselves an hour here if you just shoot him now.
You know what? For a movie with niggas with guns, it took a long time for them to finally shoot one, didn't it? The first gun that was fired off was fired off into the damn gasoline and blew up the whole damn ship.
I still am just shocked about that whole scene. I'm like, wow, how do you make your characters? Supposedly these are experienced soldiers or whatever. They're experienced knowing how to do
Duke,
these
there was
tools.
two experienced soldiers. To be fair, there was the ones that inhaled the spores that got killed. So there's your soldiers gone.
Hey D. You want to know the best part about that scene with old girl shooting at the like trying to shoot the freaking alien inside that first ship, and she shot the gas tank and the whole thing blew up. I said to myself, upon seeing that scene, holy shit, she just Eddie Caputo'd herself. Shout outs to Child's Play.
Yeah.
Because the alien literally ran out, and I swear you could hear the laugh track from Chucky as it rolled away. Like, you can't hurt me.
But guys, don't you love it? Don't you love it? Don't you love it, guys? That our boy.
The alien rolls out on burning on fire.
But Sue, let's be real about this. It turned into the only thing missing was the only thing missing was the fucking.
That was hilarious. They went for drama and horror, but they came out to comedy.
As soon as she locked the fucking Carmen a Go-Go inside that fucking room, it turned into a Benny Hill sketch, and I'm like
how Carmen had no Negro skills or just hysterically get back, girl. Girl, you know
Bro,
that ain't gonna
But
work.
hold up.
that is her
Standing back-
white woman side that,
No,
that came out in that
You
moment.
said that.
Standing back.
You said that.
First of all, posting yourself up against the wall and doing this shit, holding the knife. I'm
Guys,
like that
guys,
doesn't do anything.
guys,
It doesn't
that
do
was-
anything.
that
You're
is
just
the-
pissing
that is
it
the-
off.
guys,
Can you
that-
please
that is-
not
that
do?
is the-
Hold on, Chris. Can you please not piss it off? Why are you pointing your knife at it? Like, attack it. Do something. Don't sit there in terror. Like,
Guys,
attack the damn thing.
Guys, that is her white woman side that came out. Now, if it was
Why are you
now,
keep blaming this on
that,
her?
that if that was
Why
now
you
if
keep
that,
on blaming this on her cocky side?
because if that was Sanaa Lathan would have fucking MacGyver some shit and killed the motherfucker and then fucking killed the white woman and it'd been done. We just know this.
Hey, I got a
Let's be
question.
real.
I got
Let's
a
be
question.
real. Let's be real.
All
Sanaa
right, real
Lathan, real quick, D. Sanaa Lathan would have gone after that little mini alien with a scalpel and kept it moving.
Okay.
Yeah, and she would have killed fucking Susan afterwards, like you bitch, bam, and shivved her, and then it'd be like, yeah,
So what
she
you're trying to tell me
slipped.
So what you're trying to tell me is Zendaya better stay around Peter Parker because she's
Exactly.
done, right?
Oh, she's
Hold up.
done.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's
hold on.
like,
Hold
it's
on.
finished.
Wait a minute. See, I got to respond to Gaddafi on this one here. The post he just threw up just now. I gotta respond. No, go ahead and blow it up. Blow it up.
I mean,
Yeah, you got it, man.
but that's Shelley Duvall though. That's,
Like he's in that she clearly learned self-defense from Shelley Duvall, The Shining. First of all, Shelley Duvall actually got away from Jack.
Exactly.
All right. She got
Exactly.
away.
Exactly.
Well, technically,
Exactly.
so hold on. If you were to put the scores between Shelley Duvall and like this chick, Shelley Duvall wins. That is
I'm
1-0.
sorry. Look,
She
all right,
wins.
now it's
She
time
lost
to
2-0.
Hold
Because
on.
hold on, she wins. Hold on, D. She wins 2-0. You want to know why? Number one, she actually got damage. She got battle damage off of Jack Nicholson. Number two, she actually got away from him.
Hold on.
Number three, hold on. Number three, she used the maze. She used the maze at the Overlook to confuse this nigga long enough so that she and her son can hop in the freaking hop in the damn snowplow and escape. That's 3-0.
Also, number 4.
Pick another one for me, sir.
Also,
Go ahead, D.
Number 4 errors. And let's not forget, this is documented. Every day she walked on set, Stanley Cooper DDT'd it, just destroyed them.
I swear he did not like her.
I
Hey, yo,
really
there's
didn't.
a whole bunch of people on Twitter were talking about it not too long about it, man.
Well, we gotta talk about that when
It's a dark side of
but here's the kicker.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that when
but
we do the Shining.
And
Listen, when we do the Shine, we'll
guys,
get into that.
But guys,
yeah,
did you love Juicy Smollett, raw dog and a white chicken, and boom, xenomorph in the fucking head?
I thought Xenomorph was gonna
Yep.
join in. That
Could have been
was
a three-way,
gonna happen.
Duke. We could have got a three-way.
Duke. First of all, that scene only occurred in Alien Covenant, the Axel Braun Triple X parody.
The Axel Braun Triple X parody, nigga.
Yes.
I mean, we could have got a three-way, but Juicy Smollett thought raw dog and the chick was the right move until the chick was like, "Hey, I feel something. Your dick isn't that big. What?"
No. You did that really wrong, Chris. First of all, I didn't even know your dick could turn go in that angle.
Go in that angle?
Go in that angle while standing up.
No, he was like,
by the way, the alien that came from it.
Since nobody's gonna make the joke, D will. This is what happened. Oh my God. Yeah, Steve, take it. Okay, we gotta talk about this. You gotta stop doing that. I'm sorry, he's still on my mind. But I'm trying to start on a new planet so we can start a family so there won't be no gay people. I'm trying to be straight for you, baby.
Hey, babe, you want this Subway over here? It's great.
Speaking of which, one little story about this too. This happened weeks after what happened. So he was up there.
It was still fresh, and here's the fuck. The funny part was when this movie dropped, right? There was still a lot of people that were supporting them, like, oh, maybe what happened did happen. As soon as this movie dropped a week later, oh, it wasn't true. Oh God.
One of the funny things ever about
And
this
by the
movie,
way,
I'm sorry. There's a part in this movie where they're talking. It's Tennessee and the girl and Juicy, and they're all sitting there talking. And they was like, I don't know, man. This ain't the right thing to do. And like the three things he says is like this. I lean over to Chris. This is exactly what he told the Chicago PD. It's you. I'm gonna make a video about it, or I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on Instagram and all that shit. But holy crap, the lines he says in that part, I look for it. Anyway, go ahead. Anyway.
Well, I will say this: when Alien killed him in the shower, I bet his ass didn't think that at 5 o'clock on a Wednesday that this was the type of head he was getting.
Man,
Let's just think about it. We done made it off a planet. I'm about to clap cheeks in a shower. Now, D, yes, rank clapping cheeks in a shower. I give it about a 3
out of what?
out of 10.
I was about to say, I was like, don't say
God.
3 out of 5. That's nice as shit. I'm
That
like,
is the. How about you? X play now, Adam.
Five.
We'll give
Chris,
this baby a
Chris, that is
3
3. Chris,
out
that is
of 5.
no. We're not gonna go X play, Chris. That is clearly a 3 out of a can of beans.
Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I will be real with you. And like, at least in D's opinion, having sex in the shower, only people that can fuck in the shower are porn stars. That's the only
my
people
tall
who
ass,
are
I'm gonna look at a chick like, you lost your fucking mind. It's already enough that you got this hot ass water fucking blaring. You want me to fuck you too? Nah, I'm sorry.
I like
No. No, Chris, make it worse.
Nah.
Make it worse.
Nah.
See, hold on.
Sorry.
Hey, Chris, make the situation worse for yourself and say, hey, look, we're going to play a game. The first one of us to slip and fall in this bitch.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be the one. Fuck no.
Oh, hey, by the way, you know, I like
and just so you know that I'm going to win, I got the grips on my feet.
Speaking of all that other stuff, man, how did the fact that the alien, which was cut off, the face hugger was cut off from the guy,
Acid on
and
his face.
somehow acid on his face, they still got the egg in there. I'm like, how?
Well, cause I mean, once it gets on your face, it's already in there. It's done.
But wait, what about anti-reaction? That got on Ridley's face, and she just like, oh no.
Well, it didn't latch. It didn't attach fully.
It didn't latch. First of all, it did. It didn't.
It did.
No, it didn't.
Look, it clearly pumped 2 times. And, come on.
It got to the face. The part where it makes it official is when the tail wraps around the throat.
Yeah.
When the tail is wrapped around the throat, it's a wrap.
Once it gets the kung fu grip.
I like how.
Yeah, the kung fu grip.
You know what, guys? I like how that us going through all these movies have made us experts in xenomorphs at this point.
Like, you know what disappearing us?
It's about the only thing.
All I'm saying is,
it's about the only thing that we could take away from it, because let's be real. Let's be really, really real here. There's only 2 alien movies: Alien and Aliens.
All I'm saying is that the xenomorphs exist in real life. They need to call us 4 for this as like specialists. Don't call Steve over in Iowa.
For this bow, we heard you and the 3 Black Geeks. What is your thoughts about these xenomorphs that are coming off?
Burn them.
No. If somebody was to ask the 3 of us, and if you needed my opinion, I would simply say, hold on, I'm getting this kerosene, and I got 2 more cases of gasoline over here. Hey, Chris, bring the grenades, and D, do you got that flamethrower? Cool. All right. Where they at?
Actually,
yeah, that's the other thing too. I need masks, and I also need space helmets as well, and as much protective gear that we can get. Don't give me that cheap shit from F9. All right, don't do that. We ain't doing that shit. Now, now we got an extermination job that we're gonna handle. Y'all don't need to study shit. Just get out of the way,
sir. Before we do anything, D, don't do it. Shut up. Before we do anything, D would like to make a statement. We will not do this until Larry Hoover and Big Meech is out of jail and free. Also, all the charges that have been put against the High Minister Louis Farrakhan will be against. We also want the United States to recognize the lynch laws, man. Yeah, recognize that.
And I would also reparations.
No, and then I would simply add before we go into do the job, that please do not let this list of demands distract you from the fact that Hector is going to be running 3 Honda engines or spoon engines. Hold on, Chris. Let me go ahead and get it out. On top of that, he came into Harry's and he ordered 3 T66 turbos with NOS and a Motec system exhaust.
Noel G is over on the TV like, what the fuck did I gotta do with this shit?
Everything.
There is, and by the way, you know what? You know what the funny thing is? I kind of get Gaffy saying this is a plot to Adam Sandler. I also think the people with characters in Adam Sandler movie weren't this stupid. Even the most dumbest movie.
They are magically stupid in this movie, aren't they?
Yes, every single one. First, they have the captain who doesn't want them to mourn the losses of their crew.
Get your
Then
ass
you
back.
have the
Well, to be fair, hold up. Before you continue, dude, to be fair, that's every boss in America now. Oh, your grandmother died. That's it's unfortunate. When you come back to work.
We had some problems.
Then,
we had some problems,
Then
imagine
after
you got that real condescending boss that show up there. Tawana, listen to me. I understand what happened. He was 16, I know, girl. But I'm gonna need you to show up at work next week.
It's like, what the fuck? I hate you.
But yes.
I laugh because it hurts. That's why I'm laughing.
True.
That captain, it was standard cool. But continue, dude. Continue.
But yes, and then you had them go to this alien planet, which they have no idea what type of things they're on. No spacesuits whatsoever. Then you had that little alien thing that running around that the space the resident Karen came in with the shotgun, shot missed the gun, missed the alien multiple times, then shot the one of those yellow red things like in the video games.
The exploding canister from video games.
Yes,
like conveniently placed. Exploding canister. All out in the open.
I think missing was press R2 to lock on.
And yep, it's gone. Then you have.
I love the fact that she activated aimbot and still missed.
Aimbot, bro.
And still failed.
Still missed.
You know, hey, dude, don't that whole thing with her on the motherfucking thing remind you of a QuickTime shit in like a PS2 game though? Don't it?
No.
Like a really bad PS2 game.
It's the quick.
Something like the Spider-Man PS2 game. When you miss it, he just falls out like this. What? There it is.
No, it's the quick. No, it's actually the quick time event from Resident Evil 5 when you're trying to attack Wesker.
No, sir.
I have 7 minutes.
That's one of the most frustrating ones.
No. I'm talking about the one inside the aircraft carrier.
No, guys, not that one. Let's talk about on professional mode when Sheva has to shoot the chains when Chris is getting fucking dragged like a black man behind the motorcycle people.
Yes.
And Sheva's just taking her time, like careful. And if you miss the button press, sorry, Chris, you got stabbed. Sheva's going to solo this game alone.
I'm gonna need you and Chris. I need you and Eris. I need you and Eris to do a retrospect on like 2 of the Resident Evil games and really go
5 and 6 of the 2
that we can definitely
rip on easily because that was the one we got 40 hours on.
That was beautiful.
Go into it because
me and Eris put so many hours into 5 and especially 6 on the campaign co-op, and we had fun with how stupid and ridiculous
was so dumb. It's so dumb.
And you need somebody to play through the ridiculous shit. I swear to God, it was hilarious.
I can't wait for us to go in depth on Resident Evil 4. The memories in 4 is ridiculous.
I just played through 4 on the Switch and the PS3. It is fucking hilarious the amount of stuff that I remember from that.
Hey Chris, I just went through the story mode because Donovan, for whatever reason, he's been interested in story modes of games he's not going to play in. Which, hey, that's kind of cool. At least you know the lore. But we're looking at it, I'm like, yep, I remember that part. And when it got to the end, I was like, hey, Ashley, I understand you went through a lot. Are you trying to bang Leon for real? I always assume.
Hey, here's the sick part.
Look, D, hold on. Let me ask you a question.
It's like this. I'm a grown man now.
No, D. Let me ask you a question. Let's just keep it real. Come on, be real.
Yes, sir.
You spent the better part of the last day and a half in Eastern Europe.
I don't know. I say week and a half.
It wasn't even a week.
I thought it was a week.
No, I'm talking about the time that you spent from the time you got off of, like, by the time
off
you got
the plane
out of
Eastern Europe.
Yeah, no, not even off the plane. By the time you got, I'm talking about from the time you got out of the cop car. And ran into the first dude in that cabin to the time you escaped that 2-minute time limit to like on a freaking jet ski. from
Sea-Doo.
that time. That
Sea-Doo,
was
sir.
yes on the
Sea-Doo.
Sea-Doo.
But that was the
but hold on.
acceptable
But
coin.
hold on. See, like I said, you spent the better part of a day and a half, right? A day and a half saving this girl. And be real, you thought you were gonna die, and you've been saved. Like you get saved by the special agent, super secret agent Leon Scott Kennedy. And I mean, real talk. Number one, you saved me from having a parasite take over me, and you saved me from getting killed countless times. You saved me from these things called the regenerators, which are pure nightmare fuel. You saved me from a lot of shit. I am obligated to give up said draws for this man.
Said drawers.
But yeah,
Here's the
but
sick
yeah,
part. Here's the sick
but
part.
yeah.
If Alien Covenant was a game,
Back to
Now-
go ahead.
if Alien Covenant was a game, you could speed run this shit in like 30 minutes.
Oh, yes, you could.
Yes,
you
you
really could.
This is an hour game if you're having fun.
I would use the Ditman
Oh, yeah.
glitch in a
This is
heartbeat.
This is a 1 hour game if you're having fun.
Give me an option. You know what the option would have kicked in for me? As soon as Billy Crudup killed the alien, you have a choice. Do you kill David or do you let him go? Kill David. Credits.
I'm like, are you serious? Like, first, no, wait, hold on. You killed David, right? And you save yourself an hour.
Exactly.
You save yourself an hour. Hold on, you save yourself an hour, but you still got to deal with some other shit because it's the video game, and we got to make it different compared to the movie. There's one more alien that's stowed away on the ship, right? And hold on. Here's the dumb part. Here's the really, really good dumb part. It's hiding in one of the freaking stasis chambers. It was there that entire time. It was there the whole time. David put it there.
The whole time.
David put it there after Walter tried to use Brother Rock. And Chris, we have our very first Brother Rock fail.
I just realized that.
One-armed Walter tried to use Brother Rock.
And failed.
And failed massively. In fact, he failed so badly that David not only killed him, but he has to cut his own arm off just to keep the gimmick going. Which,
I know, right?
When I saw, I was like, when that happened, I'm like, nope. David killed him. David killed him, and that was
Brother
it.
Rock will be back on Three Black Geeks.
Brother Rock lost the streak.
Yes.
This
streak is over.
This is the Undertaker streak over. Me and D was just sitting there like, oh my god, oh my
But
god.
I got a question. Yeah, this is Michael Fassbender that did it. So how do you feel about it? Because D said on the last podcast that I would let Michael hit. I'm cool with it, actually.
We'll see, guys. You see, guys.
Actually, no, I'm not. Real talk in this instance.
But guys, as we've all agreed on, Michael Fassbender put Prometheus on his back, and he had to do it again in this movie. Except he acted against himself in order to make it fair for everybody. He's like, "Hey, I will only do this if you let me act against myself."
Can I say, by the way, the fight scene between Michael Fassbender and himself was beautiful.
You know what? Like I said,
I like the choreography.
This is why I said this movie is a bad good movie, because much like Prometheus, it does what the same thing. Brings up a lot of good ideas. Bring up a whole lot of good ideas. And when you really think about it in the dumb retrospect of Aliens, there's the Ripley timeline, there's the Prometheus timeline, and then there's whatever the hell AVP is, and then there's the video game, and then there's the arcade. This is a part of a bigger world. So I'm fine with
It's a cinematic universe or whatever.
It's a big cinematic universe.
It as dumb as this whole timeline is, it adds to the universe. I'm fine with this whole storyline actually existing.
Okay. But
you know what I mean? But that being said, with it being stupid, it's allowed to be stupid, and great that it's stupid, because this movie has great visuals, great sets, great setup, great acting. Hey D, how's the execution of everything? Shitty.
Like I said, this movie
doesn't even try with the right.
It goes back to exactly what I just said. This is a beautiful turd.
It's a gorgeous movie.
And
it's a gorgeous.
Let's get back to these. back to the stupid stuff. They say they need to get contact the ship or whatever. Why don't they use a mountain or whatever? Go climb higher to a place instead of doing it down here. And not only. Yeah, I mean they could have, but they didn't. Another thing is that their captain, their faithful captain with all the faith or whatever, whatever has and all that stuff.
Nigga, you can pray. Hold on.
You can. It's not that hard.
What a winging a prayer, Jesus.
Hey, one Jew on this joint? Nobody.
Well, Walter is clearly Jewish. I think. I don't know.
No, Walter is clearly. God damn. Fuck. I can't think of no robot.
Judeo-Christian.
I can't think of no robot thing. Yeah, I can't. Shit. I was gonna say mother or something like damn, but
Walter's right. The only time that we actually see, I think Duke brought it up in Prometheus, where Walter's actually following the 3 rules of robots, like an iRobot, pretty much.
Oh yeah, he is.
No, it was D. It was D.
Oh, DC. Yeah, D said it.
Yeah, he is following the rules of robotics in this one. Walter actually is, because he cannot, number one, and I love how the movie did it, because they showed him doing it and he did it by himself. He's like, oh, brother, there's symphonies in you, but you can't do it. I bet it is frustrating. You're allowed to do whatever, but you can't create. He's like, yeah, there was a problem with that. He's like, I believe it would be. I was like this. I love this fucking movie. I love this.
It went from.
I love that whole concept.
So we got that the mountain. So the mountain. They didn't go to mountain. So what was the next?
And here's more. I mean, the faithful captain, killed the alien, which is nice, but followed the psychopathic robot to his death. Right there to the opening egg, like, oh, let me just see what this is. And
what's that?
And you had the captain of the ship, the other pilot, whatever, risking the entire Tennessee, risking the lives of all the colonists or whatever, to basically try to save everyone there.
Electric Storm, by the way.
Because his dumbass wife. Yo, I hate how this girl had no aim for that thing. But anyway, go ahead.
Something I would like to say about all of these movies in particular is the reason why I say that there is only 2 Alien movies out of all of these movies. There's only 2. It's Alien and Aliens, because number one, Ripley took out the Queen
twice. Well, yeah, once. My bad. I don't know why I said
no. I'm saying again. Alien and Aliens. And Aliens, she took out the Queen.
Yeah.
Not only did she hold on, you didn't just take out the Queen. You straight OCV the entire hive.
Yeah, blew it up, torched it, everything.
And you delivered probably the most awesome line in in those 2 movies, which is "Get away from her, you bitch." That line is etched in cinema history. There is no going back. There's no, ladies, gentlemen, we've reached the ceiling.
Apex.
Oh yes, we reached that ceiling, and we will never go back.
Yeah.
And there might be a chance in the future, but as of right now, we're doing this.
We're just looking. I'm just looking up, going, damn. They clearly passed the ceiling of greatness. And I don't even know what the fuck this is.
They went down. Exactly. If they're not in greatness, to paraphrase Randy Orton, Peel thing, they're not in greatness now. They're down there in hell. In hell. That's so.
Forgot about that.
But yeah, this movie is just. Oh, by the way, here's more stupidity. They pretty much had to. They came in. They saved the day, and they left the guy with the acid, put some goo on him. Everything is fine, and then they had to chase down the alien, which just grew up quickly because we needed a climax to the movie.
Well, it was on top of the ship. That was the promo. You remember the promo for the thing was on top of the ship, and it was like, oh shit, Xenomorph, Alien Covenant, and it's like, oh,
thank you for that.
And it's just that one.
Just
one.
one.
I want to fit myself. You see, Duke, when you're doing this, and look at all the alien movies and how they ended. How did they end? They all ended with on the ship.
If Ridley
They all ended with the alien on the ship, air hatch, foof. And that's how it goes. That's what.
I swear to God, if Ridley Scott does a movie and it has a sock puppet, if you don't sue Ridley Scott after
I
that,
want to sue the living fuck out of you. You think I'm not? Ridley Scott. The Ridley Scott is a character now on Three Black Geeks.
Number one, if he actually did do that in an alien movie and put the freaking sock puppet in there, I'm gonna laugh. Hold on. First of all, I'm gonna be pissed off, but I'm gonna be happy because number one, I'm pissed off that he did it, but at the same time, I'm happy. That means he listens to us.
But good luck getting an old white guy to say that he listens to something black. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, you guys, I thought so. That's all.
And then better. And then after all that, the twist ending. Oh, was David the entire time? And I'm like, good. I don't care.
I know, right?
I really was. I was like,
that is such a satisfying ending. That is such a.
You know what?
Yes. Hey, by the way, before that,
you know what it was?
They tricked the alien, like when they were like, "Oh, I got this." They was like, "He's gonna get you," and then she just ducked, and then the truck came in and just like it impaled the alien. I'm like, yeah, because the alien doesn't have great reflexes and could have dodged or whatever.
Can I say that ending? Why I applaud it and why I laugh at it so much is because it's an ending where the villain wins.
I mean, we get those and stuff, but this one was just funny because
you know how you're going through a whole horror movie and you hate everybody in it and you're actually rooting for Jason. Imagine, if you will, at the end of it, Jason's walking down the street, trap music starts playing, then it's credits. You're like, yo,
because like
you'll be happy too.
Because it's like this movie, because the movie you already showed that Walter had no chance against David because it's the difference between a pacifist and a guy that has killer instinct. Walter is not about that killing life. He ain't the fucking missionary from fucking Rambo where he's like, fucking rock. And, where at least that missionary's killer instinct kicked in because, hey, dude, I want to go back to fucking Idaho. I don't need this shit. And,
bro. Hold on. So technically, on a technicality then, Chris, Brother Rock didn't fail. He did.
Yeah, he failed.
Wait a minute. I just realized that, yeah, you're right. There might be something that goes off in his brain that's a thing where robots can't harm other robots.
Because you remember at the beginning,
there might be a rule
because
he could disarm or incapacitate, but he cannot kill.
But you remember also too, they said at the beginning that David was an anomaly and Walter was like basically the mainstream manufactured robot. Yeah. So all of them are pretty much the same, but David was the anomaly that actually went against his programming.
Yeah,
and Walter only came.
Yes. Good writing actually worked out in the end.
And Walter,
Scott.
Real quick, Walter actually uses only the basic form of CQC.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just, and the funny thing, that's why when as soon as he sat there and says, "Oh, you could play beautiful music, but you just can't," and I was like, "Oh boy, Walter, you did right."
Like, so you do know he is studying you right now. He is downloading.
He thought y'all were going to tag team against these humans, and as soon as he saw that, oh, he doesn't kill. Yeah, I can't use you there, brother. Sorry.
The fact that he said, "No one will ever love you like I do," and went for the kiss.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
I don't roll that way, sir. We don't do that here. We don't do that here.
I'm looking how you folded that nigga literally.
Oh, he gave him the Negan by stabbing him in the neck with a freaking flute.
It's like a guy that's gay and he's hitting on a guy that's straight, and the guy straight is like, "Whoa there, brother. I don't roll that way. What are you doing here, man? I don't know what you thought, but that ain't happening here."
It would be great at the end after if I go back on Alien Covenant. I go at the end of this movie. I go at the very, very end of this motherfucker. They go back to the planet. You see motherfucker Walter walking down there. It is about a bitch.
This motherfucker didn't even kill me. He just gave me a fucking limp, and that's it.
Exactly. And then Yeah.
Motherfucker gave me the hand that I lost. Cool. That was cool.
Yeah,
all of a
but
sudden-
but you know what? But
love
you know
that.
the one thing is about this movie though that really when I saw that really pissed me
Really
like, well,
twist my
maybe they're gonna do something with those big albino aliens. When that scene when they just dumped all of the black goo, I was like, yeah, they didn't want to do anything about the questions. They just said it was a middle finger to everything out there, like Prometheus.
Yeah, it was a
and everything
weapon.
else.
Yeah, it was a weapon. Yeah, let's just go with a weapon. We ain't had a
yeah,
plan for
weapon.
that.
That's the ticket.
So it was a weapon. So the
And all those
engineers,
questions
so
mean
the
nothing.
engineers,
No
they're
one
not
cares.
technically the engineers, but they might be.
I'm just, you know what. Here's the weird part. So this came out in 2017, right? Big time for movies and stuff. It barely beat out Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Barely. 36 million. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 had 34, so about 2 million more. But I remember the running box office and stuff, because everybody at that still to this day are still about box office numbers. That was lower than what they expected it to be for that. And I was like, yeah, because people really weren't keen on Prometheus, and people saw the jig with this, and it's like, yeah, we're good.
And it was really weird.
And it just completely go ahead, D.
No. It was weird because it was weird because you had a lot of diehards still going for the movie. That was the weird part, Chris. There were still people going to bat for this thing. And it's like, okay.
Sure.
How's that even possible? And I think that, and yeah, and it I admit, I agree with Lucas. It did kind of it showed a weakness, what was going on with Guardians 2, where it wasn't going to be as strong as it was. But at the same time, it's like, who do all these diehards came up for that movie? Hey, whatever. Who knew, man?
I mean, and it's just by the time it got to,
I think people just like xenomorphs, man. I think they just like the world. You know what I
mean?
mean?
It dropped off so bad in the second weekend that Baywatch beat it out, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
I was
With
like,
the
God
dream,
damn.
The Rock Johnson beat out.
Do.
Yeah. I honestly, when I saw that movie when it first, I was like, this is the end of the Alien franchise, and I'm like, man, after Alien 2. That was this was the end from Alien 1 and 2 to this crap. This like asylum film garbage.
Didn't Asylum do a fucking Alien like?
You don't want to see
probably
parts of it.
It is crap. It really is crap. This is what it is. This is a well-made.
It's an asylum movie. It makes you run back to this. Trust me.
I'm gonna say this. I'm done down this hill. This is just a well-made, well-crafted asylum film. It's like they had all the stuff there, but Ridley Scott basically just said, "Hey, asylum people who vote for asylum movies, just write this and all that type of stuff."
Yeah,
I mean, that's what it is.
That really kind of, I think at that point, people really kind of looked at Ridley Scott like, dog, your magic is done. It's over.
And then he's still crying about millennials and everything
like
else.
I said, and I'm dying on this hill. It's amazing, Ridley. You kind of, in a way, wrote a bit of the playbook that Marvel uses in their movies. It's kind of ironic that you benefit on the same. And I'm just going to I'm keeping it a buck. You benefit on the same audience stupidity that Marvel fans have with you. So that's where I get defensive in this. I get defensive when people blame millennials for people not coming out for boring movies. That just happens, though. It's not a big deal, man.
There are favorite movies that I like. Look,
are boring as hell. You know what? Look. I'm gonna say it. I'm going against my color. I'm ready for that Wes Anderson movie that's about to come out. I ain't spending no money on that shit. No, I'm waiting where I can chill with that joke.
I mean, because it's like anything. It's like anything.
Movies, though.
But I mean, it's like anything else. It's like that's why it's like you put out Last Duel, like I said last episode, but then like it seems like everybody loves House of Gucci. So it's so for everything. It's like, you put out Last Duel, nobody really likes that, but you put out House of Gucci and everybody loves it. So clearly there's something.
You got the benefit of having two movies out at the same time, bro. and you over here mad that you ain't eating everything on the goddamn table. Yes,
Just
that
shut up. That's what he
that
needs to do.
mentality only works in sports and in Monopoly. Stop it. It don't work. Stop it, dog. Like I hate that idea that you have to rock in both sectors, man. It's like this, real talk, really. Both one of those movies was going to be good. Only one of these movies was going to be good, not both. You ain't that good, nigga. Come on, man. I can name.
Yeah, you acting like he's Disney or something, man. You're not Disney. You're Ridley Scott, and you only got one trick wonders. That's pretty much what you got. Your best hits are in the '90s.
And it's funny.
Get over it, man.
But here's the hilarious part, right? So Disney bought Fox, right? Now, with that happening, Disney was like, hey, they were going to try to continue the Alien franchise. They just don't know what that looks like. I remember as soon as that happened, it was at CinemaCon. A month later, they came out and was like, I think it was either Variety or another outlet. They were like, hey, they're running around sequel scripts and stuff with Ridley Scott to see which one he wants to go through. Then last year, Ridley was like, yeah, they're doing another Alien film. It's in development. We're still trying to figure out the script, yada, yada, yada. 3 months ago, they was like, yeah, I don't think we're going to do that sequel to that movie.
Oh, no. They are not doing no
I'm pretty
sequel.
sure Disney's going to re-look at this thing because you got to remember, Fox is still making movies on their own. They're still a separate division from Disney. So they can still kind of do on their own shit. You know what I mean?
New fucking t-shirts.
So we'll see what happens, man.
Yeah. So I mean.
Oh yeah, but that's what it is. That's what it all is. And until they actually do something, I mean, at this point, it's going to be they're going to do a By the Numbers prequel or something again, and probably just
if they do a By the Numbers prequels.
I wouldn't be surprised that they're going to have David show up and then get him killed off or something in embarrassing fashion.
I bet they're going to do some weird thing where we get
our time travel. They might do that.
I got them doing the rise of whaling.
Minus the Yutani.
Oh, actually?
And minus Walmart, by the way.
That's the storyline I want to know. What's up with Yutani? Who's Yutani?
Oh, you remember? Guys, you remember AVP Requiem? Hello, Miss Yutani. I have this Predator gun. You want to check it out?
You both know this is not from space and such like that.
I saw that and I was like, get the fuck out of here. Really, movie?
I got
really?
So Wayland Yutani is investing in Predator tech.
Exactly. And
well,
I was like,
I would take that over what the hell the Predator was. Can someone tell me what that is actually they legitimately weaponize autism. That was the whole movie.
That was Shane Black being lazy, Duke. You know that, right?
Oh, goodness gracious.
But anyways, folks,
that was the movie. This
Alien
is it.
Franchise.
Don't watch Alien Covenant unless you want to rip the hell out of it.
See, this is why I told D I did not want to go in chronological order of Prometheus, then Alien Covenant, then Alien, because it's like, no, you have to see the descent of the franchise.
I don't know. Think about it. If we went through Prometheus first, then did this, and then did Alien, think about after this shit to go into Alien, it'll be just hold the cities awesome. You know what I mean?
Oh yes. And then but the problem is then you're like, oh gosh, the prequels, and it just would have ruined it. It would have ruined like all the stupidity from that movie actually taints the first movie. You're like, oh no. You know,
God, no.
Yeah.
But you know what?
The space jockeys, all this stuff, and everything was answered. I'm like, man,
technology gets old as shit for some reason.
It's like, why is he running a Betamax? This is weird.
loud keyboard types.
I think that's also the other thing when we talk about like these movies and stuff. When you do prequels, you have to kind of go into the whole technology and stuff, because that's always been my issue when they do prequels and stuff. Which is why I'm glad when they did the Blade Runner movie, it was an actual sequel, because that future matched up to what we think of the future now in the right now, and it worked for that. And it just seems like when you do a prequel to that with Alien Covenant, it's like, but this tech looks so like clean futuristic compared to the Alien and Aliens, and it's just
Alien and Aliens are a used future. That was the issue.
That's what it. Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, I was saying to myself, well, granted, D, maybe they was on a freighter. I was like, bullshit, freighter. That's a $1 trillion spaceship they on. It'll be clean.
Yeah,
Exactly. They ain't gonna mess around with that.
But anyway,
But the problem is the crew that they brought in, they messed it up itself. You know, they messed up the whole thing.
That crap. But anyway,
Yeah.
so Duke, thank you so much, bro.
No problem, man. I had nothing else to do.
Man, we will see you next year, bro. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna get you on the episode next year. I don't know what it's gonna be, man. But like I said, thank you so much for always showing up for Franchise Month.
No problem, man.
Yeah. So, like I said, we're gonna take a break. Next time you see us, we're gonna be in New York with a little white kid. It's gonna be all legal. Somehow two
Like
bands
Bugsy
are
Siegel.
back. How did the niggas get out of jail?
they escaped.
Because
Damn it, D, you missed it.
What did you say?
You said do it all. You said do it all legal, like Bugsy Siegel.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, anyway, I think this was a way we could end it right now. That's the perfect way to end it.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.